All right, I'm on hole number 2 of the touchdown tournament. I'm in the opening round of the Ricky division. I'm in my practice account. Just trying to get a feel for it and still working on my notes. I actually wrote a set of notes. I've got down what club I'm going to use and what ball I'm going to use, and I've got some base notes on wind. And today it's just trying to put all that stuff together. On this hole, I'm definitely doing a rough bump. So there's several ways that you can go at it. One of my teammates, Kyle, just got a hole-in-one on this. He brought a Goliath, and your red line is right here with a nav. And he did a max club adjustment with the Goliath. But what I think I'm going to do, because I've been practicing this shot up to this point this week using a sniper and bringing a 0, or I'm going to try a 1 power ball just to see if I'm still at my red line, if I've got enough room here. Otherwise, I'll have to use a 0 power ball to give me a little bit of a window here. And it's at minimum club of 1.3 per ring. And I'm going to add on. I haven't been adding anything on, and I've been slightly off the cup. So I'm going to add on 10% to the wind. And I think Tommy's wind chart shows that he's got 10% listed, but the deal there is that I don't know what numbers he's using for his club, his base numbers. So I always like to find that stuff out for myself. And the Grizzly does not have enough topspin to get you up there. I don't believe. Maybe it does. No, I don't think it does. If I bring my Goliath, I'm going to be right there at the... I'm going to stick with my Grizzly just so that my red line's a little bit bigger down there, so I don't end up swapping back and forth between clubs. I'm going to bring a Navigator. I want to bring a nav to see if I can cut the wind down just a little bit. And it will, if the nav works, it'll put me closer to my red line, closer to minimum club. So 1.3 plus 10%. Oregon Ducks win. I'm an Oregon Duck fan. My wife is a Oregon Beavers fan. Pretty much how it works in Oregon is we root for any of the Oregon teams. If any of the Oregon teams are playing, we root for them, unless they're playing each other. So if the Ducks are playing the Beavers, I'm definitely rooting for the Ducks. But if the Beavers are playing Arizona, I'm definitely rooting for the Beavers. I always want the Oregon team to do good. We don't have very many teams in Oregon. My opponent is unsure about which way they want to roll. At this point in the tournament, by the time you get to the opening round, you should, for me, you're still trying to develop it. You don't want all of your notes, well, you can repeat it, but I usually don't like to peak too early. I like to peak in the weekend round and try and get my timing right. But at this point of the game, you should have a game plan on what club you're going to bring and what ball you're going to use. $1.3 per ring, 10%. Let's see where I'm at in my club. Power 1 ball is just a little too much. It's 4.6. It's 4.6, and we're going to add on 10%. So that's going to be 5, and it's 1.3 per ring. So there's 4, 5, 2. So we're a little less than 4 rings. Hitting it perfect. No, it's perfect and just not enough distance. Perfecto. So I can circle those. Those are good numbers. I was about 2 rings off of that transitional surface, so I had plenty of room. Excuse me. I was drinking coffee and took it down the wrong pipe. All right. That was hole number 2. Thanks for watching.